Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, something. I've lost count. But this is going to be the last episode of this session. I know it's a shorter one, and it's probably going to be a shorter episode too, but I just wanted to continue, just to take a little, dip my toe into the uncharted territory, so to speak. So I'm just being silent. I'm supposed to sleep. Is her body still there? It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there's never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
To thank me to see your delighted, smiling face. Is thanks enough for me? After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Oh, I forgot to voice that. My bad. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Isn't it night? Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto? Listen to me. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
See.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto, hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with
The
this?
mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules, in which case the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No,
No.
What?
No, what?
I
I don't want
I
to
can't
live.
take
If it
it.
means killing someone else to do it, I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean?
it's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. Hey, wait a minute. She brought up Genocide Jack.
But
But,
so,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
so it was
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Well, not really. Masochists are people who get sexual desire out of it. Chihiro, listen, you're not to blame, not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we had refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. You can't see it, but I was bobbing to the ding-dongs.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, It is officially nighttime.
This sounds
Soon
different.
the doors to
Okay,
the
that one's
depot.
not different.
It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Stupid
Order
puns
and
always get me.
stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
That bit's not different.
What was that about just now?
Is he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel,
Don't
man.
fuck with
That
me.
piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Oh, excuse me. And so the day drew to a close, a tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2. Boy's Life of Despair? Ooh. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game, and with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way
Kinda like everyone's poses.
down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
I don't like the way he said that. I really don't.
Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise, just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really...
Oh no, it doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go around, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new
Could
world?
it be?
Is he talking about a way to get
I
outside?
wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit.
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
Hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony and all that. More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their single, everyone scattered and left the gym. Yeah, there's no Junko's body. That's for sure. Hero? Wait, what happens if I look at the case without the book? Inside the display case. Yeah, okay, nothing new.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything at all weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is all full of bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. I've been struck with knowledge it's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Okay. I'll just The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. It is some kind of pool here. Yeah, I'm sure it is. There's gotta be something here. Pool? Why would you have the pool on the second floor?
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! Oh yeah, she's the ultimate swimmer pro, right? You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. I don't like the look of that. Is that a real gun? It's not like we're here. Why would we need something like that here? I am heavy weapons guy, and this is my weapon. She weighs 150,000 kilograms and fires $200 custom tooled cartridges at 1,200 rounds per minute. It costs $140,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Oh, I got a coin. Is there anything else? Ooh, the life preserver? It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. I got another coin. Alright, Celeste, what do you gotta say? The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. I don't like that. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No, I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? I know why. That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Like, when I said that I know one other twist, it's because I know why. I know the one twist about Chihiro. And after that, I'm in the deep end. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Wow. If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room. And the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else knows it? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all tuka tuka tuka.
Just a
I
second.
bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. Also, the fact... Actually, no, never mind. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room. Would it not?
What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
Okay, then how's this at? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited.
What if the e-handbook is stolen? That's not loaning. This is totally setting up for the next trial. I can see it.
There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% got it.
I do not imagine anyone would have left their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. You seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
It's because you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you try humping a plastic bottle. So try to keep anything unseemly from happening. I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some men and some wouldn't decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
Oh no.
Worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
That stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to
You
cheer
got
myself
it.
up. Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. So can I open it? Yes, I can. I doubt there's anyone in it. But I'll just... Excuse me? Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this up here? Oh, that's the only thing you can... What's in the pool? Ooh. Nothing I can interact with. Oh, no wait, something. Bleachers, I guess. Oh, no, it's just so I can walk. Oh, lockers. Well, I would expect to see that in a normal pool. Oh, I got a coin. Leave the pool? Yeah. Nothing more for me to do here. Yep. Time to explore more of the school. Wait, what did she mean by the living area? That means there's probably been some changes to the first floor too that I should check out. Right, the bathroom. 2A. Okay. Let's see if anyone's in the boys' bathroom. Nope. Let's see who's in here. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Yeah, that's right. There was also that message. You guys needed to remind me. There was also that message of the beauty club. This classroom now belongs to the beauty club downstairs.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. So then there's another floor above this. Oh wait, I can look up the map. Library. And there's something behind the library. There's another classroom at the other end here. So there's just a bunch of chairs here. Let's go see the other classroom at the other end, because that'll probably be smaller. So there's only 2 classrooms per floor? Reality isn't everything? Why is the Monokuma eye pink? I don't like that. And wait, why is the dark side on the left? Because, like, since it's blackboard, where is it meant that by shading in it's supposed to look darker, but it looks lighter because it's chalk on a blackboard. Oh yeah, there's tons of people in here. Must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books?
Young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more, quote, worthwhile, unquote.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Ooh, the lady doth protest. Too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Boy on boy. I don't care if it's anime or comic books or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
You don't have honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. If I talk to him, does he start hitting?
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
They have all these books in here, not one copy of any of my works.
Well,
yeah. Why would they have comic books in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now, hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attack like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. What else is there? Oh, you can look at everything. You're a good guy. It looks like a laptop. Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust. It's broke. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken up. Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. Give it to Chihiro! If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Give it to Chihiro. Okay, you can't interact with whatever's behind us. What else can we interact with? The door, and the bookshelves. Yeah. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper and found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written on there. Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not easy to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. Being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations? What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. By judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
In other words,
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. Well, that would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control and made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although, I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Don't tell me oh, we're auto-kicked there. Man, there was also a room behind there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? There's a library. And a pool. A freaking pool and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's
I
right.
see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing
Quiet
discovery.
down and
The
listen.
warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open, and the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come
you
on.
fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of-
Whatever you say, fucking hell. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today? Ooh,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Your sun seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us a hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Probably. Nighttime. Ugh.
That's such soon the door. Okay then.
Yep. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Oh, excuse me. Monokuma Theater. I think after this theater, I think we'll end it. He's gradually getting more and more stuff. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I can't have any good. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy paste. Wait. The scene with the rocket scientist. What if the event is the mastermind was a student and he forced judgment onto the rocket scientist student and launched him into the air, and then potentially the whoever that student was kicked out or something, and then someone else found, either it's the same person or someone else found identified with it and was like, they're doing God's work or something. They're a copycat. Oh my god. My brain is turning 1,000 degrees a second. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average
You see
cardboard
what I
craft.
mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning. Get ready. Oh, I wanted to let you know that your new regulations have been added. So
This is the new rule, singular. Owning your e-book, yeah. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. There he is. Oh, and there goes the gold sword too. I wonder. Yeah, the runes are still there. Bathhouse and the warehouse. Because the bathhouse was there, so the warehouse must have been in there. We'll check out the bathhouse after breakfast.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be
Let's
patient.
see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is... I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your grandpa's figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Oh, okay. Then, apparently
Unable to refuse Celeste's order, Ifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later,
Thank you for waiting.
Ifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Finally.
You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way
I
to think about this in
emphatically
a common
decline.
sense
You're not
kind
my
of way.
type at all. It's all about the law of causality, basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you do not mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white bread?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at the coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tray, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes. But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea, and I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment.
I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther?
Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
Oh! That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
What? Okay, your little baby. We're gonna.
Oh, God. I knew she was a dom from the start, but I thought he had sworn off of 3D. I do so love coercion.
You're a totally different person just now.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Yeah, I believe it. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But, bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there. I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what they might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your
Stop trying to
problem?
one-up everyone. Okay, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Very well, and the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he wanted to go check out the second floor of the school again. The library. Aren't you gonna? I have not had my tea.
As for
Until my
me,
taste is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate me if we need him. Aren't you being kind of selfish? Is he in the back here? The knife's still missing.
What's going on?
Well, so we're just saying.
What? That's not good at all. However, this little piggy needs to. I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master.
I must once again call upon the wise words of John Tron Jafari. I don't like where this is going.
The blesses.
I refuse to voice that. I'm not going to. Okay, good luck with that. Ifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Oh my god, dude, whatever he saw broke him down. Oh my god. She's gonna order him to kill for her, and then the crime will fall on him. Or no, she's going to kill him, frame him for it, and it's going to be incredibly compelling, because she's gonna have him get rid of all the evidence of her.
Yo.
How's it going? You find him?
No.
Hey, come
Shit,
on.
man, where the hell did he go? He's got his head so stuck so far up his ass, who knows what's going on with him. I figured maybe he was taking a bath
the
or
way.
something. So what about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
Hell yeah.
After spending all night riding your hog, with wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. The hot water loosens you up, and the heart of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing, I'll have to take your word for what? What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Fucking
Hell
nerd.
yeah.
Guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time, you'll see. I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in the school, right? There's another door. And massage chairs. Interesting. What is this massage chair? Feel kind of old. Wait, the trial gave me like 80 something coins. That means we skipped right past 69. I'm so upset. There's only two things. There's the door and there's this. So I guess we'll check out this. This bathtub is huge. Oh? It's the sweat lodge? What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? Yep. Well, unfortunately, I believe we're going to have to call. Time right there. This has been Danganronpa, and this is chapter 2. I will see you all later. Peace.